Here the prophet
Peace be with you, brother.
spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech. So much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since this spirit... To the master, the disciples part to be silent and to listen. For that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words, or words that move to love,
Salve. Be well.
What is it?
The last time round, getting out of the monastery didn't go too well. Should we try it again tonight?
Fine. I'll be waiting for you come evening in the cloister. But this time we'll head straight out. Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Here I am.
Just in time to manage it all. Once we're outside, we'll need to be careful and we'll need to be quick. If we're not back before sunrise, someone will realize we've gone, and there'll be hell to pay.
Where exactly are we going for the wine?
Next to the monastery is the house of the custodian, a baron who provides military protection to the monastery. We'll take the wine from him.
Why go to all that trouble? Aren't the monastery wine cellars full?
They are. But Brother Celerius keeps records of all the casks, and the prior checks them. They'd investigate if any went missing. Whereas, if someone outside loses the odd cask, they're not going to suspect us monks.
That does sound reasonable. How do we do that once we're there? Will we need to break into the custodian's cellar?
We needn't break in anywhere. It's on the ground floor and usually unlocked. It holds supplies for the whole craftsman's yard, and every now and again, someone comes in to fetch something. The only thing we have to make sure is that nobody sees us.
What particular wine are the cicadas after?
They want some Znojmo wine. But there's no way we'll be able to tell what's what. We'll just grab a cask and head off. I doubt the custodian would have anything of poor quality in his cellar.
The brothers will complain.
They'll complain even more if they've nothing to drink at all.
I'm ready. We can head off.
All right. You have the outside keys, so get unlocking.
Vessels with quicksilver in them.
Well done. Now take the cask back to the circators. I'm going to bed. Feels like I've been waiting for you for all eternity.
Why doesn't Yodak drink with us anyway?
He's young, and he wants to look good in front of the others. And he doesn't trust us to keep him safe from harm if he got too drunk to make it.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask... Let's drink.
That's the...
How about to the...
To the abbot!
To Abbot?
That's more...
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless cellars.
You and your novices, you old pervert. A toast to our future abbot.
I'll drink to that. So, to John, the future abbot, and a pox on Nevlis.
That killjoy? He'd love to have us all under his thumb. Fat Charles.
Don't worry. Those youngsters will wise up once they hear all about him.
Will they believe it?
What are you doing outside at night? You should be sleeping, not scaring people.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. You dare. You have a. You.
Novices have no business here.
What do you want, brother?
You shouldn't be here.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. Salve Domine.
Now they hurt again. Worse than last time.
Praise be.
Something is gonna happen out there.
You might be wrong. And besides,
What troubles
God
you?
will be our protector.
I found a dagger in your stash.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there, after all. Do you often go through other people's belongings?
Only when necessary.
And was it necessary? Are you looking for someone or something? Maybe if you tried just asking, you'd have better luck. That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father. It was in our old shop, under the counter. Father kept it there to protect himself from thieves. When I was little, I admired that dagger so much. I asked Father if he'd give it to me when I was older. He always said yes, but only after he was dead.
Go on, please.
Now Father's dead and I'm here. That piece of steel is the only thing I have left from the outside world. I know it's not suitable for a monk, but I can't part with it. Now you can give it back to me. Thou shalt not steal.
Here it is.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
I have everything we need for the escape.
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Someone really reeked at Latin.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery. The one that will soon be solved. The one that the
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Servers. Praise be to God! For a moment there I was worried you weren't coming. Give me that blood. This is the exact spot where you pushed me off the gallery.
here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Well, I can't just let you leave. You're a criminal.
What are you on about? Did you really help me escape just to betray me?
I'm truly sorry, but you were there at the Neuhoff massacre, and you're a valuable witness. I'm taking you to the bailiff.
Gregor, you can't be serious. I thought I won't be taken anywhere. I'd rather die than lose my freedom. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
And now, we're off to the bailiff. This is one of the men who raised Neuhoff. He should be able to tell you something useful. But I need to ask a favour. I need you to keep him out of sight so his accomplices don't know he's been caught.
Fine work. And I'll do as you say. I'll find a deep, dark hiding place where no one will hear me interrogate him. And while we're at it, I'll have your things brought here. Wait here a while.
What are you doing here? You're...
Asparagus that'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you.
Monk's got no good health.
I've got some good... I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, so.
What about this?
That's too much. Finally, a reasonable sum. Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like the place we were talking about?
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had nothing on him. No coin, not a thing.
So you wrung his neck and found nothing on him? That's a disappointment, ain't it?
I had nothing either. All the novices have to hand everything over once they enter the monastery.
Right. So you don't even know if you wrung the right guy's neck. I'm wondering if you wrung anyone's neck at all.
Just go there and ask around. Everyone will tell you about the murder.
Or I'll walk straight into an ambush, more like. Forget it, boy. I have a much better idea. Kill the bastard!
You call that combat?
You arsehole!
Here! You get one more. Oh, come here, little lover!
job, sir.
That didn't work out very well. Fuck it. How do I find out where they're camped now? Maybe I can find a clue on their bodies. It looks like an ordinary guy at first sight, but it's not. The numbers are wrong. Maybe they used it as a sign to identify themselves. That still doesn't tell me how to find their encampment.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
There's rumours of a large band of brigands nearby. Have you heard anything about it?
I have, as it happens. A few days back, a travelling mill hand stopped by and got very drunk. He made such a scene, I had to throw him out. But before then, he was babbling about some encampment. Said he saw a bunch of nasty-looking fellows pitching camp at the old stronghold. Ranny.
Up here on the hill?
Like I said, he was drunk as a lord. But I'm sure he meant Rannick.
To think they dare. Right under Sir Hanish's nose.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Thank you. You told me exactly what I need to know.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Blood will be spilled.
Hey. God be with you, Henry.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
you right here.
God be with you. What can I do for you?